Chapter 17, 12 to 18 years of age. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Winnie the Pooh. If you had the chance, would you go back to your teen years? Those days of feeling misunderstood, stressed, confused, lonely? This has got to be one of the most misunderstood times of life. Here's some insight that might help. Around age 12, the adolescent brain goes through a remodeling process in preparation for adulthood. This change takes about 12 years. At 12, your child begins the transition. You start to notice the change in behaviors or reactivity. The brain will actually feel a bit like it did when your child was about 2 to 4 years old. They will feel emotionally raw. Ages 13 to 15 have got to be the hardest in terms of feeling dark, lonely, lost, empty. These are all normal processes for this age group. We just don't realize that and tend to treat this normal experience as a problem. What your child needs is emotional support. What your child does not need is rejection, criticism, or demands on their behavior. Your child looks older, but he feels like a helpless 2-year-old on the inside. To add to this is all that hormonal action going on inside their bodies. For girls, they begin the monthly cycle and waves of emotions that accompany this. This is not the cause of the behavior, as there are many other developmental processes taking place, but it is a contributor. The boys don't have it any easier. From the time of puberty, boys have an average of 4 surges of testosterone a day. Every day, for the rest of their lives. This makes boys have random moments throughout the day where they feel an overwhelming need to move energy through their body. This can come out as physical aggression or other forms of outward behavior. Male or female, this is a time of raw emotion and exploration. Your child will no longer be willing to listen to your parental wisdom. No matter how perfect and wonderful your child may be, your teen will reject any advice or opinion you offer. The rejection is not a choice. It's an instinctive response from the mind of a teenager. This instinct is to prepare him for independence. You will have more success when you present your suggestions as options. You also provide the consequences and how the decisions will play out. Then, you back off and leave the decision-making to your teen. You also need to be comfortable with your teen making mistakes. Mistakes are great. Mistakes make the best teachers. Your teen will make mistakes. This is how they learn. They have the ability to make good decisions when the brain is in the right frame of mind. But the teenage brain is an emotional brain. The brain is restructuring during adolescence. For the earlier teen years, their brain acts much like it did when your teen was 2 years old. When emotions come into play, youth live. Teenage emotions are intense and they need you to hold the space for them. They need this now more than any other time in their life. When you do this, they feel secure. They feel strength. They feel capable. Their mind recorrects and can go to a place of problem solving. This is the best way to prepare your child for adulthood. As parents, we want to help with the problem solving. We have years of experience making bad decisions. With all our wisdom, we want to protect our children from emotional harm. We also want to protect ourselves from emotional harm. If our children listen to us, they won't have to hurt, which means we won't have to hurt. It's guaranteed that you are going to hurt. Your teen has to experience hurt to grow. Your role is not to do the problem solving for your child. Your role is to help them manage their emotions so they can grow. We must give our children space to learn for themselves. We can be available to guide them if they ask for our help. They won't ask if they don't trust you. You gain their trust by giving them space, by trusting that they will make the right decision, or that they will grow through their mistakes. Your role is to help them through the process of managing their emotions. Because when your teen can manage his emotions, he can handle anything. There is another misunderstanding about teenagers. We tend to think that teens are moody. We treat this as a problem. This is not a problem. This is the definition of adolescence. The teenage brain is emotional. The thinking brain is remodeling, like a kitchen upgrade. The cupboards and the sink are still there, but the kitchen is getting new flooring and new appliances. Teenagers are emotional because their emotional brain is more active. especially between the ages of 13 to 15. Your teen will feel alone, dark, empty, and lost. This is not a problem. This is an opportunity. This is Mother Nature's gift for your child to get to know herself. It is in this void that she experiences tolerance for the emotions that come with being human. A child needs support through this time. She needs to know that this is normal. She needs support to not be afraid of the growth that occurs. This is possible when our child's emotions do not scare us. Then we help our child so their emotions don't scare them. As adults, this scares us if we have not faced our own void. The void is not to be feared. The void is the space where we learn that we can make it. We have good days. We have bad days. Emotions are cyclical. We grow through our emotions. Be the bucket for your teenager. Expect that they will be emotional. If you need a bucket, seek this out through friends, family, or professionals. Do what you need to do so you can hold the space for your child as she grows through the emotions of adolescence. And one last thing, if you say, "I understand," to your teenager, she will shut you out. Why? Because she doesn't even understand herself. So how could you understand her? She develops this understanding through managing her emotions. Use Live to help her connect to herself. She will grow in strength and will be on the path to emotional well-being. Self-harm. When stuck in the river, it is best to dive and swim to the bank yourself before someone drops a large stone on your chest in an attempt to whoosh you there. Eeyore. Self-harm is when you hurt yourself on purpose, but you do not plan to kill yourself. The harm can be physical, emotional, or mental. Self-harm can happen with kids as young as 5 or 6. It has become a popular form of dealing with pain. Self-harm may include cutting, scratching, or digging sharp objects into the skin, often found on the upper or lower arms, the thighs, and the stomach, banging the head on hard surfaces, hitting the head with the hand, substance misuse, sleep deprivation, pulling hair out, or cutting off hair at the root, or biting oneself. If your child is self-harming, she is in emotional pain. The programming of the mind is for survival. The mind moves you away from pain. If your child is hurting herself, the mind believes this will feel better than the current state of pain. Self-harm provides relief. When you create pain on the body releases a painkiller to protect the mind from the inflicted pain. A numbing occurs for roughly 5 to 20 minutes. During this time, your child experiences a temporary moment of relief. Self-harm helps your child to feel. After an extended period of suffering, your child can become disconnected from herself. The mind craves a reconnection. Self-inflicted pain confirms that your child can still feel. It conveys that she still exists and produces a sensation of ability to feel again. To help your child stay calm, create a boundary of safety. Show that you can hold the space by not engaging with her emotions. Use Live to guide you. Attend to your own fears, but do not make them the center of the situation. Your child needs to know that you can be the bucket when her own emotions are feeling out of control. It will help if you do not blame yourself. Do not reprimand, threaten, or punish your child. This is you attending to your emotional needs, not hers. Any attempt to control what is happening is to satiate your own fear, anger, or embarrassment. Do not try to solve the problem. Whatever is affecting your child has been going on for some time. Listen to your child. If your child is not talking to you, they are afraid of your response. They don't trust that you can manage your own emotions. She needs you to hold the space to help her grow within her own. Self-harm is a symptom of pain. Your child is craving closeness, connection, and belonging. The way back to connection with herself and with you is to start with Live. Suicide. Don't blame me if it rains. Eeyore. Suicide is when you want to die. You think about it or you plan to make it happen. Thoughts include, I am going to /want to kill myself. I don't want to live /be here anymore. I want to die. I shouldn't be here anymore. It would solve everything if I wasn't here anymore. I can't do it anymore. When someone is suicidal, they are communicating a feeling of overwhelming pain. If you hear these words from your child, it translates to, I am in so much pain and I need a way to make it stop. I need a way out. Children exist in the moment, even a teenager, until the later teen years. The mind is searching for a solution to the current level of pain and the source of the pain. Not being here is a great solution. Your child is feeling desperation. Your child feels like there is no other solution. They may still be thinking in black and white. Your child's thinking brain is not yet functional enough to consider other options and is existing in the moment. Your child is experiencing confusion. Your child craves connection and belonging. If a child is talking about wanting to die, they are feeling disconnected from you or from himself. Something deep inside says he has value, but his world does not confirm this. Your child is also experiencing blame. He feels like he is the problem. He feels helpless and that there is no other option. To support your child, stay calm. Create a boundary for safety. Show that you can hold the space by not engaging with his emotions. Use live to guide you. Attend to your own fears, but do not make them the center of the situation. Ask your child the question, if we could make the pain go away, would you still want to die? Often, suicide is a matter of getting the pain to stop. Your child needs help to tolerate the pain that is within. If the emotions are intolerable, find professional help that can heal the pain. If this is too hard for you, get help for you so you can be there for your child. You can get help for your child, but getting help for you will do more in the long run. He wants you. He needs you. He needs your strength. If you need help strengthening your bucket, find a bucket for you. Then be the strong bucket for your child. Use live. It lets your child know that you hear him. It helps your child to reconnect to himself, and then to reconnect to you. That is the core of what we all seek, a strong connection to oneself and a strong connection to others. You provide the beginning of that wonderful journey.